Well, good morning and welcome to this week's edition of the Morning Brunch. It's a chance for us to talk about some of the things that caught our eye or are going on in the world. I'm Caleb here with Kayla and Cameron and Lee. And we're going to get into some interesting topics today. But first, of course, it's the thing that's on all Ohioans' minds right now, Cameron.
Yeah, we're just one day away. I've been waiting for it. It's the only game on tomorrow as well. We're just one day away from the Cotton Bowl, that is. Ohio State will take on Miami. And the Buckeyes quest for a second straight title, and it hasn't been done in quite a while. The team practiced in Texas Monday. The best damn band in the land has also touched down in Texas. OSU is bringing their Stranger Things show just in time for the series finale.
I'm looking forward to this game. Now, Kayla, you grew up a resident Buckeye fan.
Absolutely, and I don't know why. I don't think I realized it until I came to work here. But a lot of people were telling me that it's not like that everywhere. Because for me, I feel like if you live in Columbus, you're a Buckeye. It doesn't matter if you went to Ohio State or not, you're a Buckeye. So, but it's not like that everywhere. I guess people don't claim their college.
Well, no, because there's so many people who are Buckeye fans but never
Like
went
me.
to
That's
Ohio
like
State.
me,
So,
yeah. Like I
no
never went to
affiliation
Ohio State.
in anything. I will say I'm a resident Buckeye fan. That's what I tell everyone.
See,
They're
this
not
is
my
you.
go-to team, but I like to see Ohio State do well. That's how I feel about it.
I was born and bred an Ohio State fan, but I went to Ohio University, so.
Right.
That makes sense. But see, that's what confuses me because OU played Ohio State
This year.
Yes. So then it was like
I cheered for Ohio State.
I was like,
Yeah,
and
'cause
you cheered against your alma mater.
But I wouldn't have
Okay.
been mad if they upset them, but the problem is it's just not going to happen.
I've heard
Yeah.
someone describe it as like a big brother, little brother type of situation with OU and Ohio
It's kind of like
State.
Michigan and Michigan State, except for Michigan State's a little bit better at athletics than Ohio.
Because
Ohio
Michigan State
State
can have some
or
real
Ohio.
good years too. Lee, have you gotten onto this fandom of Ohio State yet?
Yeah, but I feel like I'm just, a bandwagon fan because everybody else is a fan, so.
But that's
I'm
how
gonna
it.
be too.
That's exactly how we do it. Like everybody is just a Buckeye fan, and it doesn't matter. I mean, I went to school in Washington D.C. Like I didn't even go to school in Ohio, but I'm still a Buckeye fan.
You think there's been that many Chiefs fans around for that long?
What?
Well, Patrick Mahomes won like 3 Super Bowls in the
Yep.
last 5 years, and there's been a lot of Kansas City
And
fans
then
out there now.
all
okay. I
these
didn't get
people
it.
started popping up out the woodworks.
Oh, so you're saying in terms of bandwagons. Well, one thing's for sure. I think the Ohio State game, I was talking about it earlier, is like a New Year's Eve tradition now because they've played on New Year's Eve so many times.
They have. They've been good enough to be able to play in those kind of
And
games.
they've also had heartbreak at the ball drop.
Yes.
I
that was the
remember
worst.
Left, wide left.
I was
That
at
was
work.
bad.
I was in Columbus still at this point, working, and I was at work that night. I vividly remember it when the kick went up, and it did not go
It
in.
did not
Me
go in.
and my ex were together, and she was watching the ball drop, and I was watching the
ball
Buckeye
drop.
game. I was watching the Buckeye game, and literally they happened at the same time, and she's like, ah, and I'm like, dang it.
You're like,
Yeah. Well, so here's the
heartbroken.
real question. Do you guys think Ohio State pulls it off tomorrow night?
I do.
Absolutely.
I think so.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
think it's
100%.
2 score at least.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think
Over my-
Miami or
okay.
Texas A&M were that good.
Okay. Well,
it's
we're gonna
exciting
have to
for
wait
New
and
Year's
find
Eve.
out.
Yeah, well, speaking of the game tomorrow and the ball drop, people in New York City are going to have a chance to ring in the new year twice on New Year's Day.
Okay.
We're now learning that the famous Times Square ball drop is going to have another time right after midnight. So after it completes its traditional 60-second descent, the ball will rise again and drop at 12:04 a.m. Eastern Time to mark America's 250th anniversary. The design for the second drop is also going to look different, featuring red, white, and blue colors. And organizers with America 250 say this is just the beginning of a year-long celebration with another Times Square ball drop planned for July 4th.
So I appreciate the sentiment behind it, but I don't think I really understand the point of doing it twice, especially if they're going to do it on Independence Day on July 4th. I don't understand.
I think it's to
Doing it
ring
twice.
in this 250th year. And people are already going to be there, so might as well take advantage of it.
Do it
But
twice.
will it be like that, sports kind of venue when, you're like rushing to get to your car and, you want to leave like a minute early because the game's a
Yeah.
blowout.
Well,
Things like
but
that.
this is
That's
one of
what I
those
worry about.
situations where it's funny you bring it up. You can't move. So actually, fun fact of the day: if you go to watch the ball drop in Times Square for New Year's Eve, they encourage people, and you can wear diapers because you cannot. Once you get set in a spot, you can't move for hours
Yeah.
on end, and so you will have to, go to the
Use the
bathroom.
bathroom
But if you
eventually.
can't reach it, then you have to, put the diaper to good use. And so to me, I'm like, well, at that point, when the first ball drops, you probably still can't go anywhere because there's so
Yeah.
many people. I'd like to go to watch the ball drop at some point, but the thought of standing in the same place for 7 hours doesn't sound fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can't be fun, especially like, what do you eat? Are you gonna eat?
Yes,
Yeah,
and
you
then
have to pack
imagine the years that it's cold. Like it can snow
All
on New
years
Year's Eve.
it's
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah,
In New
and
York.
particularly cold in some years too. I don't know if that's for me.
I think I would do it. I was saying this yesterday. I think I would do it, but like the luxury version. Like I would go
Like
on
a
a
bar.
high rise.
See it,
No, not
yeah,
a
yeah.
bar. Like a high rise and like look down on
Okay.
Times Square. Yeah. In a couple years, I get some more money.
Everything is good, I think, one time. We were talking about this morning about the Miamisburg High School student going to the Rose Bowl parade. I've had the chance to go, but it's New Year's Day. So you're already up past midnight, and then the buses leave from the hotel like 4 o'clock in the morning. So you're running on fumes. Super cold outside. It's early, but it is beautiful seeing all the fresh flowers on the floats and stuff. So I say,
You
know,
say once.
That's got to be
once.
that
Do it
kid's
once.
one of his best field trips, probably.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think his dad is there with him
Yeah,
too.
that's
Yeah,
pretty
it
cool.
is.
Pretty fun
Yeah.
moment with the father and son
A
duo.
little father-son trip. Well, speaking of the new year, that's kind of the theme for today, and we're counting down from now. It's like 48 hours, a little less than 48 hours until 2026, and a New Year's tradition has already gotten started in Hawaii. It's called mochi pounding. You can see it right there on your screen. Many Japanese families do this to bring good fortune and longevity. Mochi is a Japanese rice cake, and the tradition uses large mallets to pound the rice, which is then formed into balls filled with azuki beans or used in soup. Another tradition, as seen on your screen, is grape eating. This has been hot on TikTok and social media for the past couple years. You eat 12 grapes underneath the table at midnight, I guess for the 12 months of the year, I don't know, and it's supposed to bring you love in the new year. I have not done either one of these.
I think we should start a new tradition, not about Hawaii, but going to Hawaii.
I
what our
like that,
tradition is to be in the
Cameron.
new
That's
year.
good.
It's a lot better than this time of year. We're going to have some snow here over the
I
next 24
agree.
hours. So,
Maybe we should take the news to Hawaii and like report.
yeah, we can have a live
Hawaii.
set out there. And then
Yeah.
We'll do it,
We
do
can
it on the
report
road.
back
So
to
it can
you
be
guys here.
sponsored if our bosses are listening.
Yeah.
You
We
know
wanna
what
go
to
to
do for
Hawaii.
next
We
year.
have ideas. Well, here's the bigger question. Do any of us think we'll participate in the grape eating this year?
No.
To get
Under the
a
table?
special someone.
No, I don't. I'm not superstitious, but usually on New Year's Eve it's Chinese, and then watch the ball drop and whatever music that they have on. But obviously, over the last couple of years, Ohio State's played.
So-
Which I've heard about the Chinese before. I think that's a good one.
Oh yeah, it's so good. Especially, I don't know why my family loves to eat Chinese on like holidays.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, and especially, Christmas is one of the only places that might be open to be able to get some food.
Yeah.
I grew up going to, we would call it watch night service at my church growing up. And then we did black eyed peas, supposed to bring good luck in the new year. You asked me if I was superstitious, and I'm like, yeah, I guess to a certain extent.
A little.
Yeah, I like wings on New Year's Eve, though. I feel like that's always a fun way to bring in the new
Yeah.
year.
Lee, do you have any?
We do like the
traditions?
black-eyed peas and the collard greens, but that's on New Year's Day, not New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, to bring in the new year, yeah. See, I don't like collard greens. That's the problem.
What?
I know. Do you? I take it you do.
Oh
from your
my
reaction.
gosh. Collard greens are like my favorite Thanksgiving food, like my favorite
Do you
holiday.
help washing them?
No.
Oh, so exactly. See, it's like it's a
No,
labor. It's a
I
labor
don't.
of love.
But they're delicious. I don't understand how you don't like collard greens. That's insane.
I
Have
like
you had-
green beans.
With the ham hock and everything?
I like green beans.
Maybe you haven't had them the right way. I don't know.
Have you ever had greens before, Cameron?
Not collard greens.
No.
They're delicious.
I'm a Brussels sprout guy though.
Okay, I can get behind.
Ew.
Caleb, you are just on the wrong side of
Brussels
the
sprouts
street.
got to be one of the
Like,
best.
what?
Caleb's
Very
palate
different,
is
though.
just not where it
Yeah.
needs to be, according
know.
to these fine people next to me. All right. Well, here's the big question: as we're moving into 2026, New Year's resolutions, we talk about them every year. I've seen statistics that show that people will set New Year's resolutions within the first, I want to say, week or two into the new year. Things like 80% of people are not doing their resolution
They're done.
anymore. So I guess my question to you all is: do you all have resolutions for the year? We can go one by one. Let's
Yeah,
start
go
with
down
you,
the
Lee.
lean.
I don't really have any. I was gonna say, don't start with me. I don't have any off the top of my head.
No. Okay. We'll come back. What about you, Cameron?
I don't have any off the top of my head, but I'll give some suggestions. If yours is to go to the gym, maybe wait a few weeks to start your resolution because everyone else is going to go to the gym, and then when you end up going to the gym, it's going to be packed, and
It
2 weeks
is.
later, it's going to be empty.
That's
So
true.
you're advising people to start off their New Year's resolutions
maybe a
by
little
not
late.
starting them.
Well,
By
yeah,
waiting
but
to start them.
I haven't worked out in quite a while, but what I'm saying is when I used to go to the gym around New Year's, it's the worst
It's
to get
crazy.
into.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
about 2 weeks later, it's all good.
Yeah. I'm kind of like Lee. I don't have many like New Year's resolutions. I'm like, oh, I really want to do this for this year. I guess if I had to pick something, it's always a good idea to save more money. We were talking about people love to do the financial New Year's resolutions. And then I love to travel. So I traveled a lot this year. I traveled a lot last year, and I want to continue traveling more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any places that you're already have planned for?
I am planning on going to some islands in the summertime, and hopefully I want to do like a spa cabin trip. I know that's not necessarily out of the country, or you don't even have to do out of the state, but I want to do like a mother-daughter, like a trip with my mom and do like a spa
While
trip.
It's cold, or this could be any
while
time of
it's
the year?
cold.
Okay.
I think that would be fun for us to do. I don't know, I'm really family oriented, so I like doing traveling with my family and stuff like that.
Okay.
What about you? Do you have any resolutions?
You know, I have very mixed feelings about resolutions, in part because so many people, I'm like, if you want to just change, you can make the change now and then start your
Why wait
life.
till
You know,
tomorrow?
exactly. Why are we waiting until what we've deemed the ending of one and the starting of a second?
Okay.
But the goal for 2026, I want to be more grateful. Not that I'm not just ungrateful, but I think certain things that have happened in life, you just have to be very, very appreciative of where you are. I saw this quote and it was like, we have to remember that you're living in what you used to pray for.
Yeah,
and I
answer
always
prayers.
try to circle back to that. And just recognizing where you are and how blessed you are to be in that space.
What if I want to
Kayla,
pray
that
to
was
go back to
beautiful.
being a kid, though?
Kids do have it easy,
Yeah.
look, because not having to pay rent, that was good, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rent's due here in the new year.
That's the
Right.
worst part. You turn the calendar and then your landlord's like, hey,
Rent is
Hey,
due.
where's my
yeah,
check?
rent is due. Well,
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, did you think of anything? Go on, make sure we circle
Probably
back.
just saving money, the typical stuff. yeah.
Okay.
Financial
All good
goals.
things.
All good, yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
We're on the final countdown, but be sure to stay with us. The morning brunch is just getting started. Coming up after the break, we're talking mall culture, movies, luxurious airports. You don't want to miss it. Stay with us.
All right, welcome back to Morning Brunch. Thanks so much for joining us. We're just going to talk about some of the things that we've been having our eye on over the past week, starting with years of predictions that shopping malls will die out. I don't know if you guys like to go to the mall. I know I do. But new data actually shows that foot traffic is up at a lot of these shopping centers. Many malls are now focusing on unique dining, entertainment options, pop-up shops, and even some community events. Open-air shopping centers are leading the pack after the pandemic shifted preferences towards outdoor spaces. And experts say work-from-home culture also has shoppers showing up to malls earlier with higher traffic between 9 a.m. and noon. So this is very interesting. I feel like I talk about this actually a lot. I love the mall. How do you guys feel?
I used to love the mall as a
do?
kid, but whenever I go there now, every time I walk in, it feels like the only people I see are mall walkers.
People just
What is
easy
that?
get
Never
to
seen
get the
mall
exercise.
walkers. Yeah, that's the people who get exercise in the mall.
Okay, that was
So
like
I see more than shoppers.
okay. So people who are exercising.
Well, how do you know they're mall walkers? Can they be both?
well,
Can they
when
be
you-
walking in the mall while also getting their steps?
Well, when you're walking around, when you walk into the mall and they're going around the mall and into the entrance and then back where there's no stores,
No
it's
bags,
usually
no.
That's true. That's usually a
Yeah.
telltale sign.
It's made like the pandemic has shifted the culture a little bit, but you said you really like to go to the
I
mall
do.
over online shopping.
And I like outdoor mall centers too, like outdoor shopping.
Yeah.
But not the weekends though. I feel like they're too overwhelming. On
They
like,
are.
Saturdays.
I feel like clothing is what you go there for, and then everything else can be online. For me, to be honest.
Yeah. What are you at like a grocery? You order your groceries?
No. I
Okay.
do go shopping for groceries in person because it's just easier than having someone else pick out something that might not be fresh or good.
Right,
This-
and then they send you the picture and they're
Yeah.
like, I couldn't find what you wanted.
Yeah, this
They're-
could be the hot take of the day, but I don't think I will ever order my groceries online. I will always go to the grocery store.
I agree.
Because the problem is, like, let's say I need bananas and they don't pick, or they pick the ripest bananas. What if I don't need them to be that ripe? Or they go and they pick meat that doesn't look that good. I like to be able to touch or look at what I need to get.
Yeah, it's easier
especially if
to
I'm going to eat it.
yourself. Yeah.
See, yesterday I just ordered groceries, but I also like going grocery shopping too. I switch it up.
I gotta go
When you
today.
order groceries, are they like frequently sending you a picture like, oh, we couldn't find what you were looking for. Here's an alternative or replacement.
Or I'll put in like what to replace it with, so that
Okay.
there's like no confusion already.
Oh, good.
So-
Actually, at that point, they make you send pictures of like meat to the to
Really?
Like, a
Oh, they've
customer, yeah.
updated
See,
it. Okay.
it just shows you. I don't even know that I've ever ordered groceries before.
I have once. I was without a car for about a month.
I
That'll
was
do
about
it.
to say,
It's
I did it in
convenient.
college when I didn't have a car.
Are the prices that much more that you're paying for, do you feel?
Back then, it wasn't too bad.
What is it now, Lee?
I think it's about the same. Yeah, it's not bad.
The delivery is what gets me.
Yeah, but I have Instacart, a membership.
They add a little
Oh.
piece.
So she, okay.
She got the membership.
Good deal. Is this me?
Okay, let's get into
Who's
it.
next door? Is this one? Oh,
don't
this is
know.
Kayla's. Oh my God, I didn't know this was me. Okay, look, all right, look. A new list is out for the most watched movie trailers of the year. Now, the winning trailer was actually less than a minute long. The teaser trailer for The Devil Wears Prada 2 came out about a month ago. It was watched more than 181 million times in the first 24 hours. Now, 2 live-action Disney remakes were in second and third place, with the teaser trailer for next year's live-action Moana and the trailer for the Lilo and Stitch remake that came out in May. Very good movie, I might add. Only one of the most watched trailers didn't belong to a sequel or a remake. That was Michael, the biopic about Michael Jackson, starring his nephew, also snuck into the top 10.
Yes.
I
I'm
watched-
really happy about this.
I've watched exactly 0 minutes of movies this year, so
You haven't watched
watched
any?
no
I've
movies?
not, other than like a Christmas movie, no, not at all.
Really? didn't
Are
go
you
to
saying
the-
just new movies or movies at all?
Movies at all.
Really?
Yeah, I just watch YouTube usually or TV shows.
Or TV shows,
Okay,
okay.
you're more of
Do
a
you
TV
have any
person.
movies you're looking forward to go see next year?
No,
Really? Are you not a movie theater person?
no.
Really?
Me
Why
either.
not?
I
You
don't
don't
know.
do
Well,
movies?
usually I kind of got messed up by TikTok. I'm not gonna lie.
Your attention
Uh-oh.
Like
span,
the attention span.
Brain rot.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of brain rot.
And you don't like the movies?
I don't like going to the movie theater.
Why not?
But I like
Okay.
watching movies.
That I can
Just rather be
understand.
at home and
Is it
watch
because of COVID? Like,
You know, maybe that's why.
Okay.
Maybe it has something to do with COVID.
with
Okay.
just everybody coming to the theater?
It's
you
probably
don't
that
know.
everything costs like $20 now to get in.
Right.
I can
And the
have my own
snacks are
snacks
expensive.
and stuff at
And
home.
you can have your own
My own
snacks at the movie
blankets.
theater too.
It's nice and comfy.
You just have to know how to get them in.
I mean, I see people bring, not saying it's right, I see people bring in Chipotle to the movies before.
Yeah, that's
now,
crazy.
I
what
seriously
you have to
never have
do.
done that. I love Chipotle. I think that's just a little crazy to do. I like the popcorn and the candy and stuff at the movie theater. Do you like the movies?
Not particularly, but for some movies you have to see. Like my 2 favorite movies this year, I saw them both in theaters. That was Sinners and Wicked for Good. And I think seeing them in the movie theater on the big screen gave me the full
It
experience.
is the
for
cinematic
sure.
experience.
Well,
But every movie does not need to be in the movie theaters, and I don't need to see every single one. Like I know that there are some movies, the Netflix that are like the Netflix type movies, you can just stream those.
Now, I would go and see Stranger Things. Apparently, it's going to be in theaters, but I didn't find out about it until yesterday. And when they announced it, it
And you
got
already
sold out
watched it?
immediately.
Oh, okay. It's sold out.
Stranger Things is literally a phenomenon. This is disappointing to me that y'all don't like going to the movie. I love the movies. If I have a free day, I'm probably gonna go see a movie
Good for
by
you.
myself. It'll be the best time, the best 3 hours that I spend.
Good for you. You'll have to tell us about
Put
it.
the phone on Do Not Disturb and just disconnect. I love it.
That's awesome, Kayla.
I just disconnected from the
I know,
conversation.
literally. I know. Everybody got all.
Everybody's like,
I hope you guys can experience that one day. All right.
Thank you.
Who's telling us about this luxurious
Yeah.
airport?
Okay. A new study has named America's most luxurious airport. It's not in Chicago or New York or Los Angeles. It's actually Detroit Metro. Travel by Lux did the study, and it found that Detroit leads the nation in shopping venues and luxury lounges, and more than 3/4 of its restaurants offer sit-down dining. LA International came in second, and Orlando was third. O'Hare checks in at 5th behind Tampa, but it leads the nation in number of private suites.
see, I've never been to Detroit Airport. I don't know if you guys have, since it's just so close. Anytime I've gone to Detroit, I've drove, but I mean,
Airport prices, have you ever gone and like bought food? It's insane.
yeah.
It's like $9 for a slice of Sbarro pizza.
yeah.
Yeah, it's because once you're there, I mean, they got you. Like, you
Yeah.
have to pay the
I
prices.
cave in whenever I go to the airport.
Really?
Do you?
I have to get some candy. Sometimes I get a soda just so I can like stay energized. And then if
Yeah.
I have time, I'll get food.
If I'm going on vacation, I'll get a food and drink. But not if I'm like going somewhere just to like visit family or something. But like if I'm going on vacation, it's in that mode.
Have you guys ever like done the luxurious shopping in the malls
No,
when they have
that's-
the different stores?
No, I usually avoid those.
Like shop, I'll like eye them out, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't done that either.
This is interesting to me, the list. I would say one of my favorite airports is actually the Denver airport. It's one of the larger airports
what I've
in the
heard. I've
world,
never
too.
been to that
But
one.
Denver, in one of the terminals, you take a tram to get to each one. I mean, they have, like, there's a Wolfgang Puck, there's a McDonald's, a Chick-fil-A, I mean, you name it, they probably got it. And they got everything. They got everything. I know I'm saying it like
I'm
that's not
like, McDonald's, whoa.
But they just have so many different things. And also, too, you can bounce between the terminals. They have so many food options. To me, that's what is the good sign of a solid airport is
But
the
when
food
I start
selection.
bouncing between the terminals, that's when I get worried I'm going to miss my flight.
Right.
You know what
It's
I'm
only
like,
good for like layovers.
I'm saying, yeah, it only happens if, a flight is delayed or something like that.
Charlotte's got to be one of the worst for that because their
Really?
layovers are so short. And if you're delayed by any bit, you're kind of out of luck.
Can you verify that?
Yeah, that's where I just got delayed for 3 hours.
You were there for 3 hours on the delay?
I've been stuck in the airport in 90-degree weather in Charlotte for an hour and a half.
That's
That's
not fun
crazy.
at all.
Yikes.
Well, we got a rare glimpse of the floor of Lake Erie on Monday as a weather phenomenon pushed water from the western basin to the eastern end of the lake. This is the view of the Lake Erie shoreline. Yeah, I guess that's a shoreline, all right. Off of Port Clinton shows how strong winds Monday caused the dramatic shift of water from west to east. Now, I was actually online and I was looking at some of the pictures of what some people had actually captured. There was a frozen snowmobile in the water. So, and there was also a
Interesting.
Volkswagen car.
Okay, so explain this to us one more time.
Yeah,
so the
what
winds
is it
were so
called?
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it called? Break it down.
So it's called the Sage, and basically it happens when you get those strong winds. We had 50, even 55 over the lake here yesterday, and that actually displaces all of the water. Kind of like if you use a, not a blow dryer, but like a leaf blower. If you put it on water, it's going to blow that water and push it the other way. That's exactly what happens with wind as well. So the water dropped 7.5 feet in Toledo, and trillions of gallons went eastward, and there were 14.5 foot above normal water levels in Buffalo. So that's pretty cool. Except for
Yeah.
Buffalo.
So it's like just the wind's continuously blowing,
Yeah.
and that's why it's.
It's kind of like when a hurricane moves up. There was a hurricane in Florida that moved up the west side along the shore. So the winds were going outwards, and the entire ocean pushed miles back.
They say this happens in Tampa Bay, and why
Yes.
Tampa is so, like, if there's a big hurricane, it could wreck the city
Yeah.
because it'll go down in the bay. But then when it comes back, it
Yeah.
can, devastate everything.
Yeah, exactly. Whenever that water comes back, you don't want to be there for it.
Okay.
Oh, yikes.
The more you know.
Yeah, you can always count
The
on.
Great Lakes are pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
pretty interesting phenomenon, though, to think that wind that strong is able to move, what do you say, trillions of
Yeah,
gallons
trillions
of
of gallons.
water.
Yeah.
And you
over
can
to
walk
Buffalo.
on. You can walk on it. There were some meteorologists up there that were
Yeah.
walking on the water.
Walking
on
on
the
it.
water yesterday.
Yeah.
And you even think about poor Buffalo, they just get slammed this time of the year.
Yeah,
between
not
the
only
snow.
that, but snow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you do you prefer that type of weather, or are you like more into the snow and stuff, like as a meteorologist?
I like living up in Northeast Ohio because of the lake effect snow. You get so much snow in the winter.
Yeah.
I know that people don't like that everywhere else, but we're crazy in Northeast Ohio.
Snow
Yeah.
is just one of those things. It's like you love to hate it because it's beautiful, but then after a couple days,
After
you're like,
Christmas.
You
it
get
needs
tired
to
of
go.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're looking ahead to this weekend. The first Friday of 2026 will be happening this weekend. That'll be from 5 to 10 p.m. January 2nd in downtown Dayton. Local restaurants and stores will be there to help ring in the new year. Now, as we wrap up, and we're moving into the new year, is there one thing, I'm putting you guys on the spot, is there one thing this year that you think about that you are like the highlight of your year? Is there anything that pops out for any of you?
I don't know, probably Aruba.
Oh, yeah,
a
that's pretty
little
good. When did you go?
nice
I went in
trip.
January.
Okay,
That's nice.
good deal. What about you?
Moving here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Starting the next chapter?
Yeah. I'm going to say getting my degree. And I'm going to say two. I'm going to say getting my degree, and I'm going
Okay.
to say traveling to Europe. I spent 3 weeks in Europe.
Nice.
And that was like a highlight for my year. What about
Okay.
you?
I got to go home. My parents celebrated 15 years of marriage this year,
Oh,
and I got to be there
congratulations
for
to
that.
them.
I got to give a speech as well. Then the allergies started flaring up. California has all that pollen. And,
Yeah, and your eyes started
Yeah,
watering.
the eyes.
We
I
wouldn't
was
know that
sweating,
here in
yeah.
Ohio.
I started
You're-
sweating from my
yeah.
eyes. It was the craziest thing. But no,
weird.
getting there to be there for that with family was definitely a highlight.
You're probably there for the beginning of the marriage, too.
Yeah, I definitely was. Good math up in here. Thanks for joining us for this edition of the Morning Brunch. I'm Caleb here with Kayla and Cameron and Lee. Have a great rest of your week. Great start to your new year. We'll see you back here in 2026.